So when someone makes up a story about something that President Trump allegedly did 20, 30, 40 years ago, way back in the slave days, all of a sudden, all the news is on it. They get lawyers, they get prosecutors to go after him. But when somebody on the left does it, well, you know how that goes.
It's a lie.
How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel Model Renaissance Man. I am Ty Smith. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. And ladies and gentlemen, clicking this thumbs up button right here will greatly help the channel. I would really appreciate it if you did it. It helps keep my content consistently being recommended to you, and it helps push my content out in the YouTube shadow banning algorithm world. Last but not least, double check and make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel, hitting that bell notification in the process. It just lets you get notified whenever I post a video, pretty much. All right, so we have to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a story that I kind of been following a little bit, but I always usually wait till some substantial, more information comes out. And this is regarding Kamala Harris's beloved husband. Since Kamala Harris and them are all about women's rights, women and women being empowered and everything like that. Don't tread on these women, and we don't want no women to have no mental abuse, physical abuse. Oops. Because second gentleman Doug X speaks out about the alleged 2012 assault at Cannes Films Festival, said, "I saw his dark side." And he ain't talking about Kamala Harris being the dark one. Former girlfriend of second gentleman Doug Emhoff said she was left embarrassed and humiliated when he slapped her following a gala dinner at the 2012 Cannes Festival in South France, adding the husband of Vice President Kamala Harris has maintained a completely fabricated persona as a public figure. Now, what you guys are going to get right here, which is okay, a lot of people that are going to come out and say, this is baseless, these are all lies. Keep that in mind. The woman, a New York attorney identified only as Jane, told the Daily Mail in an interview published Thursday she was trying to hand a valet the equivalent of $100 to get her and Emhoff to the head of the taxi line where the boat struck. As I'm talking to him, Doug got out of the line, comes up, turns me around by my right shoulder. I'm completely caught off guard. I'm not bracing. I'm in 4-inch heels, wearing a full-length gown, and it's between 2 and 3 a.m. She then told the outlet, he slaps me so hard I spin around and I'm in utter shock. There had been no fight, no argument, she added. In that moment, his mask had dropped and I saw his dark side. She don't mean like the COVID mask, y'all, in case y'all, this is way back then. She's talking about anyway. 3 friends of Jane came forward earlier this month with the initial allegations against Emhoff. Or Emhoff, I don't even know how to say his name. I don't even care. 2 of them heard about the purported slap from her immediately after the incident, while the third was told by it 6 years later in 2012. What's frightening for a woman that's been on the other side of it is watching this completely fabricated persona being portrayed, Jane told the Daily Mail, in explaining why she decided to speak on record. The spokesperson for Emhoff has vehemently denied the accusations, telling Semaphore any suggestion that he would or has ever hit a woman is false. But if Trump did it, it's definitely true. Even though y'all seen the videos of Trump, of the woman that accused of Trump forced her in the women's changing room and did. Have y'all seen that woman and heard that woman talk? Oh my God. Anyway, Jane and Emhoff met on Match.com in 2012 while she was residing in New York and he in Los Angeles, according to the report. The pair went on their first date in March of that year, and Emhoff invited his eldest son, Cole, to join them. In retrospect, it should have been a red flag, said Jane, who described their fling as an intense few months. He flew me to Los Angeles in April of 2012. I stayed at his home for a week. The entire time he was alluding to marriage and having children with me. She revealed he was totally in love. He was totally love bombing me. He grabbed me around the stomach and talked about wanting more babies. Both Jane and her current husband are registered Democrats who backed President Biden in 2020 primary as well as the general election and donated more than $10,000 to his campaign, per the report. After Emhoff allegedly struck her during the booze-filled night in France, Jane remembers being utterly stunned. The only thing I can think to do was to slap him back, she said. I slapped him on one side and on the other side of his cheek with the other hand, she recounted. All of a sudden, the car is there. The valet is ushering me in. I intended to go back to the hotel without him, so I was shutting the door, but he forced his way into the car, which I did not want. I'm embarrassed and humiliated that this amazing experience turned into this violent spectacle, she remembered thinking. I can't believe he just slapped me. I think I said to him in the car, "What the hell is wrong with you? Why did you do that?" And the only thing I can get out of him was he thought I was hitting on the valet. During the car ride, Jane made sure to reach out to a friend from New York to apprise him of what happened. That person, one of the three sources, to corroborate her account to the Daily Mail. I was in shock. I wanted somebody to know where I was and what happened. I was freaked out because I thought I knew this person, but I don't. And he's in the car with me, she added. I also wanted Doug to see me on the phone telling somebody. Jane claims she already had reservations about Emhoff's, now 60, after he admitted he had cheated on his first wife, Kirsten Mackin, and Najan Nair with the nanny of Emhoff's daughter, Ela, getting the woman pregnant in the process. All I did was ask him one question, and he told me the whole story, she said, recalling the conversation in April 2012. Look, I'm not going to take y'all through any more of this because it has something to do with, this has nothing to do, I'm just me being real. It has nothing to do with the main thing I want us to focus on. Notice I said if Doug smacked this woman across her face and everything like that, we can say that that was in the past, right? I am a person that believe in retribution. I believe in person redeeming themselves as well, right? I believe that if a person turned away from their ways that they were before and they asked for forgiveness and they repented of it, cool, right? I get all that. The only thing I'm saying this for is this. If we are going to go along with how they are doing President Trump in the media, why can't these individuals, these high profile individuals, get the same exact type of treatment? I would love for whoever this woman is to come forth and go speak on major news networks, but I'm pretty sure, who knows if threats came to her, who knows if the mainstream media is not going to want this woman to get on their news networks and talk about this because it's going to smear Kamala Harris. Why not? They're doing it to Trump. Why can't we do the same exact measures to Trump? No, why can't we? I'm sorry, I messed it up. Why can't we do the same exact measures to Kamala Harris's husband, Doug, that you guys are doing to Trump? They even try to come for Melania Trump, right? Why can't we come for Kamala's husband in this way? If he is a beater, a wife beater, I'm pretty sure there's going to be memes that come out with a guy wearing literal wife beaters, whatever like that, or girlfriend beaters, period. If he's this person that they say that he is, why can't they go after him in that way like y'all have gone after Trump? You guys would jump all down this and say this is all made up, it's all baseless, it's all false accusations, it's all fake, it's all wrong, But then when it comes to Trump, I bet you he did. He the one said grab him by the pee. Y'all would do all that all day long. So what I'm saying is is that it shows the hypocrisy in you. I'm just saying that both of them, if y'all go after Trump this way, go after him this way. It should be fair treatment. If you go after the Trump's children this way, go after Biden this way. Go after Biden's son, Hunter Biden this way. But it's not happening that way because we all know who owns all of these news networks, the ones who don't want to report the truth in its entirety with all truthfulness, showing all evidence, not trying to be biased, but just showing the American people and let us make the decision. They won't do all that. Anyway, just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. Let me know what you all think about this. Do you think that this story is true? Do you think it's false? Do you think it's just something just trying to be pulled out to smear Kamala Harris? And do you think it's something that to pretty much come out to make it appear that Kamala Harris chose wrong? I mean, he don't have any kids with Kamala Harris. What's up with that? They didn't want any children? Why don't Kamala Harris have any children? Anyway, with all that being said, just let me know what you guys all think by putting it in the comment section. Don't forget to do what you guys see going on in that cloud right there. If you would, please, I would greatly appreciate that. The next video that I would do, most likely in chronological order, will be up here. Things that I do as a variety on the channel will be down here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.